A few thoughts now on time quickly flying by. And how quickly? Well, we're now 50 days from the election. Trump's up in the polls, Hillary's down, and they're effectively tied in most of the national polls and battleground state polls. Now it's the Democratic turn to worry about the appeal of their presidential nominee. And Hillary must be worried herself, because she returned to the campaign trail channeling Donald Trump today. Look at this Trumpian imagery. The Democratic nominee standing at a podium just inside a hangar at the Westchester County Airport with her airplane at rest in the background. Now, I don't know if she told Donald Trump thank you for the staging, and listen to her new Trumpian idea in language. Without credit, Mrs. Clinton lifted an idea and a few words from Mr. Trump following the series of terrorist attacks in New York, New Jersey, and Minnesota.
I am absolutely in favor of and have long been an advocate for tough vetting. So let's not get diverted and distracted by the kind of campaign rhetoric we hear coming from the other side.
Ooh, campaign rhetoric. Wow. She says she's long been an advocate for tough vetting. So when did that start, that tough vetting, and why did her campaign call Trump's proposals to do just that unserious? And tough vetting sounds awfully similar to Donald Trump's extreme vetting, doesn't it? Plagiarizing without credit is, of course, the worst kind. And there's not a dime's worth of difference in the rhetoric of the two now on the issue, so she needn't worry about anyone getting distracted or diverted by her borrowed language. She's adopting Trump's position clearly. That's fine. Just admit it. People will think more of you for being adaptive. And here's a word we don't say often in connection with the Clinton campaign. They'll think you honest. And we promise we won't be diverted from the failures, both yours and Obama's, in securing our border, your joint refusal to enforce immigration laws, the Syrian refugee crisis that both of you did nothing to prevent. All of this as a new DHS Inspector General report reveals that nearly 860 immigrants who had previously been ordered to be deported were instead granted citizenship. Those individuals from so-called special interest countries, read that likely jihadist countries, according to data provided to the Inspector General. But it doesn't, of course, stop there. As of last November, there was another 953 illegal immigrants naturalized despite receiving final deportation orders, all because their digital fingerprint records weren't available at the time, whatever that means. FBI Director James Comey last year warned of gaps in our ability to adequately screen refugees entering this country. Yet President Obama wants a 30% increase in the number of refugees brought into this country next year, while Hillary Clinton has called for a 500% increase in Syrian refugees alone. What happened to that tougher vetting process, Mrs. Clinton? What happened? It's very clear that Hillary and Mr. Obama have no idea how to run a government, and that she has no intention of even trying. Hillary hasn't mentioned in a while her plan to give amnesty to millions of illegal immigrants in her first 100 days if this country turns out to be mad enough to elect her. Hillary may refuse to give Trump credit when she borrows one of his ideas, but the rest of us shouldn't follow her poor example. Credit Trump for his ideas, credit him for his values, credit him for favoring our middle class, working Americans and small business over corporatists and globalists, restoring prosperity and putting America first. Credit him with the desire to make this country great again. And be sure to help him do so in every way you can. Saving this republic is, in my view, urgent business. And as I said, time's flying. 50 days till Election Day.